Hey guys, we're back and we're really tired, unfortunately. Our children are not, as always, our children are not being very cooperative as of the last few days.
They're really good sleepers.
They're very good sleepers. Unfortunately, there were a few incidents.
A little bit.
There was a throw-up incident.
Mm-hmm.
That wasn't fun at all. There was Cora, our 1-year-old, waking up every 5 minutes trying to talk last night. That was very fun. Just a whole ton of fun. The life of a parent. One day we're going to come on to this and we're going to say, we're not tired. We're rested. We feel good. I don't know when that's going to be. Maybe in 3 years, but it'll happen eventually. So, I have some bad news. I did not get the Destiny Alpha downloaded. Because I am not very smart.
No, he's
I
not.
did not realize that the Destiny Alpha was only for 2 days or 3 days. Don't say I'm not smart. That's not nice.
I didn't.
Yes, you did. No, you said it
And
as
I'm
well.
just
You
agreeing.
reinforced that you're not supposed to be like, no, you're smart. Just don't say that about yourself. So much support here.
I am supporting you. You said you weren't smart, and I'm supporting the thing that came out of your mouth.
Yeah. Well, anyways, essentially I can't get into the Destiny Alpha.
Nope.
It's over. That
Yep.
ship has sailed. I will
It's
try to
gone.
get into the beta, so hopefully by that point I'll be able to make a video for you guys and kind of show us playing the game and interacting with it and really experiencing it for the first time. It might be better this way though, because the beta will be more complete. It will have more story integrated into it. Could be
We'll
good.
see.
We will see. Videos are going to have 60 FPS support on YouTube now. Yay! Unfortunately, that means nothing for us because our webcam only records at 30 frames per second. Unless we upscale it to 60, I don't think there's any point in doing that though. There might be. Maybe it'll look smoother. I don't know. It's the first time that YouTube will have 60 frames per second support, so we'll have to experiment a little bit and see maybe we can get a little bit more of a fluid frame rate on our videos. I think they're pretty fluid right now though,
Yes.
from what I've seen. What are you doing? What was that?
The hair is in my eyes. It's just, I really need a haircut.
We have one scheduled.
Yes.
Just so you guys know, so you don't have to complain about Brianna's haircut being in her face or hair in her
Yeah,
face.
because everyone's always complaining about my hair. I know, it's a big deal.
Just getting a haircut. It's going to be good. But yeah, I mean, I kind of wish the webcam was a faster frame rate so we could kind of take advantage of this a little more. But
What?
the 60 frames a
So you
second.
can play soccer?
What? No. Whatever.
Like, what do you, we just sit here. It's not like advantage of...
It'll be great for gameplay footage. So, for example, if I do Destiny, it'll be good to have that 60 frames per second support because our webcam might not be 60, but the rest of the image could be 60.
Okay.
So that would work.
Okay.
You don't understand or appreciate any of this,
No.
do you? Not very technically
Not going to
inclined
pretend I
here.
do.
Not technically inclined.
No
I'm a technical
difference.
person. I set all of this up, not her. And then she complains
Whoa.
about it.
What do you mean?
What?
I know how to
That's not true. She did set up the lighting and everything in here. You did do the lighting.
Oh, I did.
Our-
I did the lighting.
What is that? I said it perfectly
So
well.
you did the lighting.
Yeah, you did do the lighting. What is wrong with that? That's perfectly fine.
Oh, okay.
Is there something wrong with it? Whatever, you're wrong. I don't even know why you're making fun of me. Now everyone's going to be making fun of me about this. And there's nothing to be made fun of.
It's fun to make fun of you.
I know.
You're easy
apparently.
to make fun of. Especially because you don't have good comebacks either.
Because I'm a nice guy. I'm nice.
Mm.
What?
Mm.
Oh my god. Oh, jeez. There's no pools and no toddler stage in The Sims 4.
Ridiculous.
Can you believe this?
Is ridiculous. You don't even care. Stop being... I can see the toddler thing, the stage of life not being in there. That takes up a lot of space or room or whatever.
Yeah.
Technical stuff that
Technical
requires
stuff. Wow.
that I don't know
Look who's
about.
not being very vocal or able to talk fluidly now. I'm not speaking. I don't even know.
Well, I don't know the terms.
I'm gonna go and hide in a corner because I'm so tired that I can't speak.
I don't know the
properly.
terms, and I'm not going to pretend I know the terms and whatever really goes on behind making games and whatever.
Okay.
So,
You're right, my comebacks are horrible. I couldn't even get my sentence out properly. Go.
but I can see it also being used. The Sims always has tons of expansion packs
Yeah.
and DLCs, and I can see it being used as a
it's like a
expansion
toddler
pack.
stage expansion pack. Makes sense.
Where they have the baby, toddler, and then tons of baby gear, you know, the
Yeah.
bedrooms and the toys and
But what
things
about
like
the
that.
pools, Brianna?
Pools, though?
I can't believe this.
That does not make sense. It always comes with pools. And why why aren't there pools? Everyone starts with a pool. Everyone makes a freaking pool.
Maybe
I
they
have
were-
bought a piece of land before and just built a pool.
Maybe because people were
A
drowning.
massive pool. And just drown people.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe that's why.
Everyone does it,
Maybe
though.
they
That's
didn't
what
want people to drown
do.
people in The Sims.
People like having experiments. And these are experiments. You sit there and you experiment, see how long they survive, see if they
Yes.
go pee first or if they cry for food first. Sometimes they fall asleep, but then they can't stay falling asleep in the water, so they kind of nod awake and then they're like, I want to go to bed, and then they pee themselves again. And
That is a horrible scenario. Holy crap.
playing immorally in a video game makes you more moral in real life.
I have a bit of a problem with that, though. You don't put a ladder on the pool, right? That's how come they can't get out?
Yeah.
Why
Well, I mean,
can't...
you put the ladder on because they have to get in, but then you go into the build mode and you take the ladder out.
Okay, but I have a question, though. You know, most people climb out of a pool on the side.
I know.
They lift themselves
I
out.
know.
Why can't The Sims do that?
I don't know. Because I never used a ladder when I was a kid.
See?
I climbed out of the side.
I think that the developers of the game are actually the sadistic ones. 'Cause
Exactly.
they didn't let The Sims climb out
Yeah,
of there. They
they're
made it like
immoral.
that. So why are they taking the pools away now? Why are they doing this?
Because they wanted to...
Did they have an explanation? Like, or was there any reasoning behind this?
Well, they said that they didn't have... Because of all the custom build stuff that they've added now and all the emotion and things like that, that there's not enough room for just
Not enough room,
for
like-
everything to be packed in right at launch. So they have to basically DLC or expansion packs.
Okay,
is
so
what
you
they're
mean
saying.
that they're making horrible excuses to put DLC in,
Yeah.
and they're gonna have a pool DLC for like $20?
Probably.
Add pools to your game.
Yeah.
That's it.
Pools with... But it could be a good thing, though, because when you play The Sims, you like
Only
the
from a Sims
customi-
player would this be a good thing. Hey, look, DLC that I can pay more money for.
You like the customization, and one thing that's always been lacking is pool stuff. Like maybe they'll have pool toys and different pool sightings and things like that, and maybe you can have like a unistone path around the pool, or I mean you could do that anyways, really.
Yeah.
But I mean maybe it's like could like come like actually in the pool section.
I
They
guess.
don't really have that, but you know, like all together,
The
just
fact that
better
we're-
package.
The fact that we're already talking about expansions before the game is even out, to me, is a problem.
No, because Sims has always been like that since the first Sims.
But should it be like that is the question.
And that's what Sims players know and like.
Wouldn't it be better if there weren't any expansions and it was just you buy what you want and that's it, and they just add new items like
You
they
do
do
buy
on
what
the
you
Steam
want.
Workshop, for example. Like they just post items and
they
then
do have
they
that.
take ideas and they put them in the game and you just buy it if you want it.
They do have that.
Okay,
On the
so
Sims
they
store, they
okay.
have. You can go and you can buy.
I don't play The Sims, so I'm finding this.
You
out
can
for
buy
myself.
points, packages of points.
Okay.
And you can purchase furniture items, house items.
Can you purchase items
windows,
from the
doors.
expansions, like that are only available in those expansions, or do you have to have the expansion to purchase the items? That's my question.
You can. I believe you can purchase DLC items, but
Okay.
you can't purchase expansion items.
That's dumb.
I think.
My whole point is that you should just have all the items. Every single item in the game should be purchasable on the store. Pools or whatever.
Because
Toddlers,
there's
you can buy
certain things-
toddlers and plant them here. The
There's
illegal
certain
baby
things that
black
come
market.
when you register your expansion that you get when you
Okay.
register your expansion. I don't know though. No, because I remember buying. I didn't have the expansion, and I really wanted one of the bedroom sets that was in the expansion, but I didn't
Okay.
have the money to buy the whole expansion, so I think I bought it with points that I had.
Okay.
So I think you can.
All right.
You can do that. But I would rather just buy the expansion because the expansion comes with a little bit of everything. There's like hairdos or outfits or toys or housing things or cars or options when you open the refrigerator or go on a date or something like that. There's
This game
always a little
shouldn't
more.
exist in the world.
It really bleeds you dry. It really does.
It's terrible.
I don't even have all the Sims 3 expansions, and I want them, so I'm kind of like...
What's the point of getting the Sims 3
I don't know if I
expansions?
should get the Sims 4 because I have so many Sims 3, but I don't have all of them yet, and
Well,
I
why
want to get
don't-
all of
no,
them
but
because I
that's
still
the thing.
like the Sims
Forget
3.
about the Sims 3 and just move on to the Sims 4
Yeah.
and just start from scratch, kind of thing, instead of
I
wasting your
know.
money on an older
I
game.
know, but it's sad.
What's sad?
Because there's just stuff. It takes so long for the expansions to come out.
Yeah.
They spread them out over a very long period of time.
Well,
and
that's how they make money.
I want like the pets and They have horses now. They didn't have horses and pets before, and now they have pets in this one, and I haven't even played it yet. And Pets has been out for like 2 or 3 years or something, and I don't know.
The Sims is like a slightly less evil version of Skylanders. Because Skylanders is super evil.
Because you have to buy the toys.
You have to buy the stupid little toys every single time, and the kids
to
want
unlock
the
it
toys.
to go further. At least with the Sims you can play.
Yes.
You don't have to unlock
With the Sims
anything.
you can play. It's slightly less evil, but I still think it's at or close to that level of evil.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I like The Sims.
We'll see if you actually like it.
How will I not? I don't think I have never not liked The Sims since Sims 1.
Can you like buy Counter-Strike or something and play that with me?
Well, look, Counter-Strike Go sucks. No one plays it.
Okay.
The end.
I'm not even talking about Counter-Strike Go exclusively. You can get any Counter-Strike. I'll play anyone. I'll play 1.6. I'll play Source. I'll play Go.
I have
Whatever.
Source? I think I have Source.
You have Source? Well, let's play Source. We're gonna play some Counter-Strike Source
installed
right
then.
after this. Probably not right after this.
No,
We're
not
gonna be
alright.
going
We're
to
gonna
bed.
watch Legend of Korra. Yes! Oh my gosh. Love that show.
Legend
and
of Korra is
apparently
fun.
it just came out
Yes,
on
it just
Friday
came out,
and we
season
missed
3.
it. So now we have to go and find
Book 3, I
it
should say.
and we have to watch it tonight.
Yes, we do.
Oh, yeah. And we're waking up early in the morning to go on a day date.
Yay, day date!
Day dates. Those are so fun because no one's around to like be annoying. There aren't like massive crowds.
Yes.
And also it's a Monday.
Yes, I have a week off from work, which is
Yeah,
awesome.
exactly. But it's kind of
It's gonna be
bummer
fun.
because tomorrow's Canada Day, so everyone's
Tomorrow's
probably
not
gonna
Canada
be,
Day, actually. The
I mean,
next day
Tuesday
is
is Canada Day, so
Yes.
everyone's gonna be out tomorrow probably because everyone
Yeah,
took a long
possibly.
weekend.
Long weekend.
But it's okay because it's a day date. It's still not Friday night at the movies, for instance.
Yes,
so.
exactly. Let's move on.
Yeah.
Steam Boy. Looks like a Steam controller with a screen.
I
It's
think
portable.
It looks cool.
Looks
I don't
interesting.
really like portables though. I mean, I have
Well,
a 2DS.
They're trying to sell it off as a... Yeah, you have a 2DS in it. It's fun, though. You like your 2DS.
It is fun, but I can't bring myself to play it as much as I want to play it because I feel like I should be doing other things, like
Well,
reading.
You should never be
I really
doing other
like
things.
reading.
You should always be playing with your 2DS.
More.
But anyways, they're trying to sell it as a mobile Steam library with a quad-core CPU, 4 gigabytes of RAM, 32 gigabyte built-in memory card, and a 5-inch 16:9 touchscreen. So apparently it's going to have some pretty cool stuff hardware-wise. But for me, is it really going to be enough
It
to
seems like
play
that's
your
gonna get
games at a
hot in your
reasonable level?
hands.
Yes, that's another thing. Like, this is really
You're
a
gonna have
portable
to-
device.
And they're gonna still Steam Boy gloves.
Yeah, you need to wear the gloves to actually hold it because it's going to be running so
It's
hot.
gonna be made from dragon hide,
Yeah.
so it can't burn you.
This is from Skyrim or something? Skyrim reference?
Or Harry Potter.
Harry Potter? Sure.
Both. There's dragon
Both.
hide and Skyrim.
I think it's more interesting than the Steam Machine at the very least.
Okay,
What do you think?
I do too.
Yeah. The Steam Machine was like, hey, it's a computer that I already have, but this is a portable computer I can't find the word I'm looking for, in a form factor that we've never seen before.
Yeah.
Sure, we have laptops and everything like that, but those are
Well,
not
they do
very
have the
portable
NVIDIA
in terms of handheld.
giant handheld thing.
Oh, that's not a handheld. That's
What
just
is
that's
that?
like well, it's a handheld, but it's an Android device, and you only stream games to it. You can't really play anything on it except for Android games, and no one cares about Android games. The coolest part about it is streaming PC games, but that's not enough to spend. I think they dropped the price to $200 now, but it was like initially $400, and they kept dropping the price and cutting and cutting. It's not selling well because it doesn't offer enough.
Yeah.
It's the problem with those devices. But anyway, Steam Boy looks okay.
Yeah.
Razer, on the other hand, is aiming to make a different type of technology, and that is one that doesn't condescend women. And I feel like when you're saying I don't want to condescend women, you're condescending women by saying that. Because
so.
why? Because you're trying to focus on women, and I don't like that whole, like, basically you're condescending them by saying we have to make products for women.
They're not trying to focus on women. They're saying that we're making products that women can jump on board with without it
Why
feeling like
can't-
it's
what-
just for women.
The headphones you're wearing right now, are these not good for you? They're
No.
headphones. I don't look at
No.
my headphones.
These are ugly.
Oh my goodness. No, they're not. They're very
I
nice.
want more feminine
Oh,
headphones.
more. See,
Without them being pink.
I don't ever look at a headphone and be like, this is manly. I'm like, okay, how does it work? Does it sound good? Does it look good? Period. Not for men. It doesn't make sense to me.
Well,
like
yours
my
look
keyboard,
feminine,
my.
so you look very feminine right now.
Oh,
with your
excellent.
Feminine headphones.
Would you like some of these feminine headphones for
I'd
yourself?
Like those better than these ones.
So they have different color headphones. There's like pink and orange, and I don't even know if they have pink. They're trying to say pink is not what they want to do. They want to
They're
do
still gonna
all sorts of
offer
different
pink,
colors.
but it's not
Pink,
the only.
orange, green. I've seen these headphones
Come
in
on.
person.
I
colors
want the
are
orange
terrible.
ones. I want the orange ones.
They're
Those are nice.
terrible. They look awful. Honestly, they don't look nice. They
I
look
want the
cheap
one with the
and
little.
not
I
nice.
need a headset because I want to be able to talk when we play games.
Well,
all
we
night.
have a mixer and a microphone that I could give to you.
Look, I'm not going to put this giant
Why would you
thing on
want
my
better
desk.
quality stuff?
In front.
Let's get the cheap one that's gonna break right away. I have gone through so many headsets. You have no idea.
No, you haven't.
Yes, I
No,
have.
you haven't.
Before I met you.
You don't even lie. Don't.
I'm
open
not
your mouth.
lying.
Don't open your mouth.
It's true.
Don't open your mouth.
I had the Sennheiser's PC-150s, I think they were, and I went through 4 pairs, and I was like, I am done with headsets.
Good.
I bought
That's
this
good for
microphone
you.
that you're
That's
actually
good for
using
you.
right now, and that one has been working forever. It's been amazing since I got it. I don't remember when I got it. I think 6 or 7 years ago. Is it still working? People can hear
it's
you.
Not. It's stupid. It's ugly. I don't want this giant thing on my desk. It takes up too much room. I like clean. I like space. I like organization.
You can
And
make a
headset
microphone very
that is
clean
on
and
my
organized.
head and out of my way and out of the way of my screen. Because
And
I also
the
don't
sound
have a
quality
raised
is
screen
terrible,
like you do.
and the microphone will die after about 6 months on average, and it will stop working. Then you have to buy an entirely new headset. Come on.
Good. I like new things.
Great. No. You
Don't
get
tell
one,
me
and then
no.
if it breaks, you're done.
Don't tell
I'll
me
install
no.
the microphone, even if you.
And then when it
get
never
one.
breaks, what are you going to do?
I know it will. I
I will,
absolutely
and then
know
I
it
will break it over your head.
Okay. No.
I will.
Oh my god. So Razer is also doing this Nabu band thing to move on because Brianna keeps on talking about this like she's actually going to get one of these headsets.
I am.
Nabu band, which we actually talked about previously, and it sounds pretty cool.
I think it would
Where
be fun.
it keeps track of like the way how many steps you take and how your heart beats per minute throughout the day, kind of compare with other people. It's interesting. They're doing a 500-person beta trial, and you have to sign up on their website. They'll select 500 people, and if you get in, you have to pay $1 to get your Nabu wristband. So you have to pay money to beta test their product and make them money, which I think is ridiculous. It should be
And you
free.
also have
It should just
to-
be sent to you without any charges.
They're
I know it's just $1, but still.
They're picking extreme Razer users and social media users.
Yes.
Probably so it's like free marketing. Like people will review it and talk about it and be like, ah.
Yeah,
the
free
Nabu
marketing,
is
and you
it."
have to pay $1.
Yeah, and you'll have to send in detailed reports
They should be
of
paying you.
what you're using, how you're using it, what's working and not working.
You have to
for
send in reports?
Yeah.
They should be paying you as an employee, as a tester.
Look,
this is absurd.
It's at
I would
least
not send in any reports. I'd be like, I'm taking your wristband and you can go F yourself.
it's a
because
$50
I'm not gonna do that.
product that you're getting for free. For $1. And
For
some,
free?
And some
No,
work.
for $1.
For
and a lot of
$1
work.
and some work.
Time is money. I'm not sure if you've heard that saying before. Have you heard it before?
Look, Razer is a company for gamers. Okay?
Oh God, what are you, their marketing department?
They're they are. They're for gamers, and gamers
Okay.
use and purchase Razer. So, I mean, if they're gonna, I lost my train of thought because,
Yeah, because
you just
you're part of the marketing department of Razer, so you forgot your script that was written down.
Yes.
It's right behind us. No, it's not true. But
no, yeah,
they're a company for gamers, you were saying.
yeah, they are. I don't remember where I was
That's
going
it.
with that.
They're a company for
It
gamers,
was
and they're
gonna- it
making a
made
device
sense
that
in my
has
head.
nothing to do with gaming.
No, it does have to do with gaming. It does some stuff with gaming, but that's
It answers. I
has
think you can
other
answer your
extras.
phone. If you can consider that gaming. I don't know.
No, you don't even
There's no
know.
games.
You don't need. Oh my goodness. Okay. Anyway.
You need to make your point.
The point-
Because I'm going to crush you.
You're not going to crush me. The point is that the people who purchase Razer products are going to purchase this. They're going to want this.
Yeah.
It's an extra, and Razer's it's for specific people, and it's not like a mass market thing. They're trying to target one group of people only.
Right,
So
social
it makes
media.
sense for these
Oh,
people.
you have to be a social media user, we should mention,
Yeah,
if you want to
I
get
already
into
did
this.
mention that.
Did you mention
Way
it?
to listen.
I'm not listening to you, because you're just talking about stuff that's
I am.
irrelevant.
I'm just mumbling. But anyways, gamers will take the time to write these detailed reports, and they usually have the time to do this. Most gamers are in their late teens to early 20s anyways, and most of them are probably in college or don't have jobs right now anyways. So
The problem is these
a
people
lot of time
deserve to
do
be
this.
paid if they're paying money for this device.
They get the free thing, okay?
That's not, my time is worth more than $50.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry.
Oh my goodness.
Well,
But
People
you
should
get
have more
you
respect
get
for themselves.
you get this cool new technology before anyone else.
Woohoo! Then I have to write reports.
A lot of 16-year-olds would be really happy about this. Okay?
All right, you would know.
Yes.
Because you're
'Cause I'm
16.
16.
No, you're not. Not even close. Okay, she's... Okay.
18. I'm 18.
Yeah, sure. Don't kill me.
You cannot tell me I don't look 18. Everyone
I'll
thinks
let
I'm
you guys
18.
be the judge of that. I honestly do think Brianna looks quite a lot younger than she is. We won't even say your age. We'll let people guess your age.
I think we already
Have we already said it?
before.
It's possible, but you probably haven't watched it
My
yet because we have like
birthday's
maybe
in 2
like
months.
like 10 views on that video where you said your age, so no one probably knows.
Probably.
Your birthday's in 8... What?
In 2 months.
Yes, in 2 months. I thought you said 18 months. I'm like, what? You only have a birthday once every 2 years?
That'd be so sad.
It would be. We have one more piece of news, and this is for all the MMO fans out there, I guess. And for Brianna, you did play this game at one point.
Yeah.
So you can't say you haven't.
For about a year.
Yeah.
Probably.
I played it briefly as well. World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
They have new models that don't look like smudgy, disgusting messes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's about time. So essentially, they decided that they were going to upgrade their models late last year.
Yeah.
And they're continuing to do so. It's a long process, apparently. And they got to the human models, and I looked at the comparison, and I'm like, wow, that actually looks quite nice.
Mm-hmm.
A lot better than they were before. That wasn't very hard to do, though, because, like I said, they were pretty much just smudgy, old, early 2000s models. This game's 10 years old, and that's how old those models were. They hadn't been touched since then. So it's good to see that they're doing it, and I guess because people are getting more powerful computers, and they really do have to go with the mainstream because those are the people that play the game. They don't necessarily have really powerful computers.
No, that's really true.
So they have to be very
People
careful.
Who play WoW usually have like the HP.
Well, it's just everyone plays WoW.
Just the
There's
stock built computer.
Not all gamers. But you're like there's a good core of them.
A good core of them
Yeah,
are.
that do play on those HP computers and just standard computers. So they have to be extremely careful. And I think, in a way, this might make some people upgrade to play WoW. Because I'm sure these models are going to take more CPU power. Maybe not for me, it will make no difference for mine, but for someone on an older
Yours
computer...
is seriously, I think that it could run a whole entire, like, intelligence office, branch of the government.
Not even close. Not even close. But it is a decent machine, for sure. It needs upgrades, but it's okay.
Right, it needs upgrades. There aren't even any upgrades available
Well,
because he has everything current.
There's always upgrades. No, there's always upgrades. But yeah, I mean, it looks cool to have these upgrades. I mean, I don't know what else to say.
And
I mean,
that's it.
they look cool.
I
I'm
don't
sure people
play
will be
anymore.
excited about it.
If I started playing that, I'd get sucked in and we would all die.
Yes, we're not ever touching World of Warcraft. That would be a very,
Yeah,
very poor
I started
idea.
playing Civ 5 again because
Oh yeah,
I
we
got
were
the
playing Civ
DLC.
5 against each other. That was a ton of fun, actually.
Yeah, he's
I'm really good.
He's taking everyone over.
Yeah, I just
for
went
me.
military right away, Brown. I don't know what she was doing, but I'm like military.
Oh, he doesn't know
destroy
what I'm
everyone.
doing?
I'm Greece, of course, because I'm Greek. Go Greece.
He doesn't know what I'm
Alexander the
doing,
Great.
and
I don't know what-
Once we start playing again,
I don't know what Brianna is
He will
doing,
be
but
very
I'm
scared.
amassing my army. I've taken out both computer players. They're gone.
he's not very
And
smart at it. He doesn't know how to play. It's his
I
first
do
time
know how
playing.
to play. I'm very.
He's not
good.
making any money per turn. He's in the negatives.
That's not true.
Because he has too
I
many
actually
units.
didn't destroy one AI guy, but I took out everything he has. I'm siphoning gold off him on every turn. I'm like, do you want to keep peace? Give me your money. He's like, well, I want to keep the peace, so I'm gonna do this. And I'm just like, yeah, what's up? You're mine now. So I keep getting more and more gold per turn. So she has no idea what's gonna come.
I can see all your armies and your lack of gold.
My lack of gold is not your concern, and I don't need gold to build my army. My army will live off of bread and wine, and that's not that expensive. Wine is free. It flows into my city through my city-state that's providing it to me, very courteously. My people also like whales because they're dicks, and they needed whales.
Everything hated him, and he had like 12 unhappiness in his city. He's like, why don't my people like me?
They wanted whales. The first thing they asked for. We want whales.
He made like 6 cities right off the bat, and he didn't make any of them near rivers or coastline or anything.
I
And
just
his
built
people
them
are
in,
like, oh, we
deserts."
hate you.
They were pissed
He had
at me.
nothing, no resources.
I'm just like, guys, you have a roof over your head, you have farms for food, you have water. That should be enough to maintain happiness. No, they need
No.
pyramids and whales and wine and
And I'm trying
gold.
to help him out. I'm like, you need to build some cities by the coast. You need to delete some units. You don't need that much. You don't need that many workers. He has like 10 workers.
I have more
They're
than
working
10.
like every
I think
field.
I had 15.
You don't need that many.
I need them all working.
No.
They're building up an army right now.
Look, I
Food
have
for an army.
I have 2 workers, and I have all of my my territories built on.
I've captured workers. I go into other people's territory, I capture their workers, declare war on them, destroy them. Brianna, we had a bit of a fight, actually. I tried to take over a city-state. Like, I'm, like, surrounding them with military units. I go in, I take it over, and Brianna just turns around. She's like, why are you attacking them? I was allied with them. You don't attack them. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm going to kill them. She's like, no. You don't destroy the city-states. I'm like, well, I want to. I have this city-state. They're not doing anything for me, so I'm going to take their resources.
We had just started the game.
This was like...
And I was livid because...
I could have won the game right there. That's why she didn't want me to do it, because she knew that it would threaten her status.
No.
Yes.
We just started the game. What's the point of playing a game if you're going to take it over?
It was like 45 minutes in, which I guess is just
not.
starting for Civ 5.
We were like 10 turns in.
We should have probably started... I talked to my friend at work. He said you probably should start at a later era. Like, you can set the game to start later with more gold and more workers,
you can.
which is probably what we should have done, but we started, like, square one.
Yeah, I like starting in the ancient times.
Yeah.
I like starting from the beginning, so I have complete control
But anyways,
over everything.
I could have taken over the city-state. Like that.
Yes, you could have.
And you were making a big fuss. Like, she wasn't going to play anymore. She was going to walk away from it.
I was going to start
like,
over. Because I would have had to go to war with you.
Yeah.
Because I'm an ally of them. And I had to crush your units.
You wouldn't have crushed my units?
And I didn't want to.
Yeah.
I didn't want to end the game.
No. If she would have crushed my units, she would have been like, fine, take over the city-state. But this was a fight. You were aggressive with me to not do that.
I was very aggressive with you. I was.
I honestly...
And he backed off and made peace.
I backed off because I wanted to keep playing, but trust me, I have like so many units hidden on the map, she has no idea. She's going to be destroyed. We're going to continue that game and keep you guys updated on how that goes because I'm convinced that I'm going to win, but we'll see. We might ally, we might be friends, we'll see. We'll be friends and we'll get to a cultural victory together.
More like
Which would be very boring because there's no one else in the game. So we'd just be sitting there clicking, taking turns. No, this is going to end in war. There's no way.
It's going to end in war.
It's going to be a very bloody battle.
I have a lot of money. And money buys troops.
I have money too.
I have happy people and lots of resources.
I have plus 7,000 gold right now.
No, you don't.
You don't know what I have.
Yes, I do. You had about 107 with a -2 last time I checked.
All right. We'll keep you guys posted
Loser.
on that. So, that's it, I think, unless there was something else you wanted to mention.
Nope, that's it. We have to go watch Legend of Korra, and I really have to pee.
We do. So, if you guys like this video, please like and subscribe below, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.